American observers weigh pros and cons of Pelosi's visit to Taiwan. U.S.-based commentators expressed mixed views about the visit to Taiwan by House of Representatives Speaker Nancy Pelosi, with the main fault line touching on whether the risks of her stopover outweighed its potential benefits. Pelosi, along with a U.S. congressional delegation, arrived in Taipei late Tuesday for a brief stay, defying Beijing's repeated warnings that it would take a series of targeted military actions in response to her visit. Prior to Pelosi's arrival in Taiwan, New York Times columnist Thomas Friedman said such a visit would be utterly reckless, dangerous and irresponsible. Taiwan will not be more secure or more prosperous as a result of this purely symbolic visit, and a lot of bad things could happen, Friedman wrote in his column on August 1. These include a Chinese military response that could result in the U.S. being plunged into indirect conflicts with a nuclear-armed Russia and a nuclear-armed China at the same time, contended Friedman, a Pulitzer Prize-winning columnist. Washington Post columnist Josh Rogin said Beijing's response to the visit could forever change the U.S.-China relationship and subject Taiwan to longer-term pain. Beijing's near-term retaliation will likely be aimed at Taiwan's economy and society, while it will likely use Pelosi's visit as an excuse to make changes to its military posture toward Taiwan over the longer term, Rogin wrote in a Washington Post column on August 2. Rogin suggested, however, that Beijing's overreaction to Pelosi's visit might result in Taiwan and other countries accelerating their own plans to reduce their dependence on China. The pros and cons. The pros and cons.
事情计划的优点与缺点
outweigh
比某事更重要，重于大于超过某事
defy
对抗违背反抗
reckless
鲁莽草率的，未深思熟虑的，不顾后果的
irresponsible
不负责任的，缺乏责任的
plunge into something
使陷入某情況
conflict
衝突爭端
subject somebody something to something subject somebody something to something
使某人某事承受经历某情況
retaliation
反击報復
posture
態度立場解決方式姿勢姿態